Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as promised in my previous video, while reviewing the latest collection from Dior for the Holiday 2024, I'm going to create today a look using this palette, so the second palette that I have. It is the shade 643 Golden Masquerade, and I'm going to pair it with the darker lipstick. The number is 994. The Rouge Dior. So it's kind of a super glam. I'm gonna create a full makeup look and I'm going to go step by step with you guys. So I'm starting with my primer, so the Dior Forever Velvet Veil as my base. I have my skincare done under, I've got my sun protection, and now I am just priming my skin. And I feel like a primer really makes a big difference. If you're not using a primer, I would say go and, Sephora usually have really nice little tester that you can bring at home, like little samples that are not made for sale. If you're not sure on which one to get, just go in store and go try them. Milk has some really good ones that are not super expensive. Eyeshadow has a really good one as well, the synchro skin, I'm not sure. This is my go-to, but there are so many of them. Gucci Beauty has an excellent one as well. Then for my foundation, I am using the Dior Forever Skin Perfect, and this is the foundation stick, and I am using shade 2.5 neutral. I have been using it already quite a bit. I love how it feels on the skin. I love the coverage. I love how it lasts. It's not patchy, it's not peeling. It's got a good medium coverage that you can actually build. And it's so easy to apply. I've got my beauty blender and you just literally blend it all over your face. So that's it. Foundation is all spread onto my face. And what I usually like to do, I come back and just add some more here because I do like to have a little bit more coverage just there. So foundation is applied, and I'm coming with my contour stick, so same collection from Dior Forever Skin Contour, and I am using shade 01 Light. It's a sculpt stick and very easy. I just literally go around like this, and I always contour my nose. Then with a small angle brush, I'm literally just spreading the contour. It is such a gorgeous shade. And because I'm using all their product from the same collection, there is no risk for patchiness or anything peeling, which I really appreciate. And you see how fast and easy the product are. Like the application is just really quick. I feel like it's a bit foolproof as well, and it's very easy to work with. As for my concealer, I am using this Vital Skincare from Westman Atelier, and it's shade Light 2. Oops. It's not the first time I'm talking about this concealer because it's packed with skincare. It truly helps to reduce the appearance of dark circles. And for me, a product that has two functions, I'm quite keen on paying a little bit more if I know it's doing it's doing a lot for me. And this is what you're getting with Westman Atelier. I love how it blurs the pores, it blurs the skin, and it's kind of self-setting as well. So a very good product, and it brings a lot of luminosity. Voila. Now I'm going to quickly set my under eye. I've got my Prisme Libre loose powder from Givenchy, the old formula, and just coming under my eyes with a small fluffy brush because I don't want to add too much powder. Since the concealer is quite dries completely, it's self-blurring, there's really no need to add a lot of powder. And you're limiting as much as possible the creasing as well. And I'm also powdering all of my face. I've got my YSL All Hour. This is the Hyper Finish Compact Powder. I don't use it with a sponge. I just use a angle flat brush. And I am applying the product all over my face. And I'll add blush and contour once I finish the eyes, because I want to keep the focus on the eyes, so I don't want to add too much blush. Right, let's get the eye makeup done. So the palette here, I'm going to start with this shade, and I'm going to apply it just in the center of the eye. So it should be directly in line with your pupil. And I'm kind of pressing the product onto the skin, onto the mobile eyelid. And there's no need to go higher. You don't go over, you really just stay on the mobile eyelid. Just like so. Now I'm going to take the pink shade here at the top with a different brush, a small flat brush. And oops, I don't want to take too much. And I will add it in the inner corner here. Just like this. So it's gonna come over slightly the other shade. And you don't want to have a line, so you're gonna have to blend them together. What you can do for that, once you're done, you take a clean crease brush and you just blend wherever the colors, the different shades are meeting. So you don't have a straight line, but rather a gradual change of shades. I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Now I'm going to take the velvet shade that is your darker burgundy. With the same brush I've cleaned it, and I'm going to apply it completely here at the end. And really not much. Same thing onto the other side. And now you're just going to blend it without going into the middle, because you want to keep that lighter shade in the middle. Now with a crease brush, a fluffy crease brush, I'm going to use the light shade in the pan and come into the crease, but really high, and add luminosity there. And your we're also blending with the other shade all together. And I'm going to add a little bit of gold just down here in the inner corner. So I've got a small brush and just to add a little bit of luminosity here. Just like this. And I'm going under here in the corner as well. Not under, but on the lower part. It's kind of not on the eye necessarily. It's really inside the corner, that piece between, you know, the nose, the bone, and your eye. You've got like a little bit of a dip in there, and that's where I like to add a little bit of luminosity. I finished the eye makeup. I've added my mascara and my eyeliner, and I love how I thought it was going to be darker, but it's not, and I'm quite happy with it. You can see all the different shade, the transition. There's a bit of gold in the middle. I'm going to add some highlighter. So I've got my brush here. I still don't have any blush because I wanna do my lips. So I'm gonna add some highlighter here. Like this. I'm gonna do the same on this side. And now we're going to do the lips, and after that I can see, after that I'll see what I want to do for blush. So I'm going to use the darker shade of lipsticks, but before I start I will contour my lips anyway with my lip contour shade. It's the Nude shade, and it's more as a guide because obviously you won't see the shade of contour under, but because the lipstick is quite dark, I want to frame my lips and use it as a guide. And it's going to make your life a little bit easier. Right, so lip liner is done. I've got my guide. Now I'm going with the lipstick, the super dark shade, and I'll keep my mirror and going to make sure not to go over the lip liner. Oh, it's such a nice shade. It's extremely comfortable on the lips. So now the lips are done. I love the shade. I really like. It's very, so it's the satin finish. It's got that really nice glossy kind of, it's more than just satin. I love how it's luminous. And I'm happy I waited for the blush because I don't want to have something too pink. You need something that is more of a nude blush. I'm going to use the Evil Eye palette, and I'm going to use this blush here. It's kind of that muted shade. And you don't want to add too much. Because once you have a lip this dark, you can't go and have two very big pink cheeks, it's going to throw off the balance of the makeup. You gotta keep the rest quite minimal and not too dark. It's just a matter of balance. And I love how we still see the highlighter under the blush. Like this, and now just a little bit of contour. Like this. I feel like with a darker lip, you do have to sculpt your face a little bit more. Because otherwise it just washes away the rest of the face. Like this, down here. And you could always make sure that you define the jawline if you need to. Not that I need to, but that's how you would do it. So come here at the back, just under here, and just under. This is the final look. I am loving the final look. Obviously, I mean, the hair, you'd need to have something a little bit more glam with the hair. I think if you were to have like a very slick back look, or a very high top knot, I wouldn't go for crazy big hair and something very sexy to wear. I think, you know, show some shoulder. That would be really nice with this makeup look. I am loving the lipstick. I know it's kind of the shade that you either like or you don't. I think you just have to own it, and it's really nice on a lot of people. I think it's just because we sometimes just don't dare trying different colors. So just go for it, try it, go in store, try it. And it's very luminous, so it's not going to sit on the lines because of the texture of the lipstick. And it obviously makes your teeth look super white. I love the eye makeup. I love the colors. It's very pretty. I thought it was going to be much darker, which is not, but I have blended a lot the shades. So there's no harsh line. And it's the kind of makeup that you could put fake eyelashes. That would be absolutely stunning. As I mentioned, nothing too crazy on the cheeks. You do need to sculpt your face a little bit because you're adding a dark lip. So otherwise you're just washing away the rest of your face. So you need to have structure brought to your face. So a little bit of contour, highlighter, nothing too crazy, but you need to have that structure. And do your eyebrows. And something that is super important, if you are going to have a darker feature, whether it's eyes or lips, you need to have a good concealer. You need to have that part here bright and reduce as much as you can the dark circle, because otherwise you're going to look tired. It's not going to be a nice look on you. That is if you have a light, fair, medium-ish skin color. If you have a super dark skin color, then it's completely different. But in my case, a person that has skin like me, lighter or a bit darker, you do need to prep your skin really correctly. So that means your moisturizer, your primer, your foundation, and your concealer, along with your contour. So that is, I would say, the only downside of having a bold lip or very elaborate eye makeup look. But that's when you do more of a glam makeup. You wouldn't necessarily do that for, you know, grocery shopping, I think, anyway. Right, so I hope you've enjoyed watching today's makeup tutorial. Let me know what you think in the comments. What's your opinion? Would you do a look like this? I think this is a really nice look for Christmas. To be honest, if you have like a golden dress and you keep the rest minimal, or even a black dress or a dark green dress. That'd be really stunning. Yeah, that's a nice holiday. It's still festive. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. I will obviously list all the products that I have been using for today. If you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.